Morning.
Morning.
Well, we're officially on Pennine Way now. The first 2 miles is tarmac, so we didn't bother with that. But we just stepped off the tarmac onto the hill and little flat bit before we start going up. Thought we'd say good morning. Short one today, isn't it, Mick?
Yeah.
Just because of the way it fits later in the week with, places to camp and so forth.
We didn't get on the hill until 9:30.
No, we got the bus from Kelso.
What's in front here?
All right, yeah, messy. To Kirk Yetholm. Hang on, I'm just negotiating some muck. Let's just get round it. Won't be a minute. Oh, yeah. You all right, Mick?
Yep.
Oh, it's messy here. This is beast, isn't it? Mess everything up. We're still quite close to farmland, so yep.
We've had the spine runners through, haven't we?
Yeah, we've seen some spine runners this morning. Of course, they're finishing down in Kirk. Yes, and the last two chaps just looked all in, didn't they?
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. They must be absolutely jiggered. Yeah, so today, as I say, short one. Water's a bit of an issue for the first couple of days, but doesn't look to be a problem after that, does it?
No, and we think we've got it covered for today.
Yeah, and so we're taking a week or so to get to Middleton in Teesdale, which will be our next rest point. A couple of wild camps, some campsites, and one hobbit hut, which, I'm quite intrigued about. We'll see what it's like when we get there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll share it with you. Nothing else to add this morning, Mick, you?
No, I don't think so. We're, fit and well, and we rested well,
Yeah.
ate well.
Yeah, really rather too well, if we're honest.
Yeah.
So I
No
need to get
such thing.
walking. I need to get walking. Burn off some of those calories. Yeah. But apart from that, we're all good, yeah?
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Anything
And you've got your
exciting?
mat sorted out, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, got Matt sorted. So we'll report tomorrow on the efficiency of the new sleep pad.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Bye.
So, we are just on a little bit of path coming up to a wall, and when we get to the wall we go over a ladder stile. I'll show you in a moment. Hang on, puddles. And at the moment we are in Scotland still. When we step over that ladder stile down the other side of that wall, we are in England. So I'll take you with. This is Scotland.
feet in 1.16
Yeah. So a heck of a start to the day. And we're just at a point now where we're about to go through a gate and go right. So most of yesterday we were walking in England. So now I'm going to open this gate. And as I go through the gate, I'll pass Mick the gate. Mick is in England, I am back in Scotland. So we've got a short spell where we're back in Scotland before we go over again. There it is. Oh, and we're back in England. This is a feature of the Pennine Way that we're on now. Mick, I can't see you.
It's very thin.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It's a feature of it that because it's boggy. Was it 2013? It said on that slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a note that they've laid slab, which is much easier to walk on, and a very defined path. So I'm just going to show you, Mick. Do you want to say anything this morning, Mick?
Sorry?
Do you want to say anything this morning?
No. Good night's sleep.
Yeah.
When Rose bought a mat, I bought one as well. They're very light and they don't look like they could be comfortable, but they are very comfortable.
Yeah.
So.
So it was great.
Yeah.
And we had cow incident, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes. And teenage boy cows, they're always going to be difficult, aren't they? So we're in the tent and they just kept coming. And you had to go out and chase them, didn't you?
I had to chase them.
Yeah. Waving his sticks at them, but fortunately they took the hint and left us alone for the rest of the night, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to turn this camera around and just film a bit so you can see what it is that we're looking at and because we're quite high up and it's a glorious day and the views, we're on the Cheviot, aren't we?
Yeah.
The views are just spectacular, just stunning. Right, I'll turn this round. Good morning.
Morning.
It's a bright morning. Well, as you can see, blue sky behind us, few clouds, but this morning when we got up, murky as anything, you can barely see a hand in front of your face, it was like that. Yeah, it's hill fog. So we pitched last night at Chew Green, which is the remains of apparently a Roman encampment, but still buried, It's apparently there under the ground, but there was nothing to see.
We weren't on it.
We weren't on it, no.
We were adjacent to it.
Yes. And today is a short day. We're going through to a place which is named, and this is all one word, feel free to look it up, Cottonshope Burnfoot. That's right, Cottonshope Burnfoot. I mean, we had to stop there, didn't we? Really? With a name like that. But we've just got a morning this morning, and then hopefully, if this weather holds, which according to the forecast it should do, I can do my washing and get the line out dry outside. That would be lovely. What else to say, Mick, about today? We're we're still in the Cheviots, and just rolling hills. I'm just going to swing this. Can you see that? I mean, for goodness sake, it's just stunning. But rolling hills, we're not talking mountains.
No.
The one that we're going to shortly is called, well, we're on our way to now, Ravens Knowe, and I think that's our high point of today, and that's 572 meters?
You have to sort of think Peak District.
Yeah.
That's the sort of...
Yeah. But beautiful. The Cheviots have been beautiful.
And we think we've said goodbye to the spine runners.
Yeah, we saw loads of them yesterday.
Yeah, they finish at lunchtime today.
So we asked, and apparently you do the whole Pennine Way, so 240, 250, whatever the mileage is, something like that. And they give them 6.5 days to complete it. If you don't do it in the 6.5 days, you don't get the medal and all that malarkey. You don't get your time. But 6.5 days to do 200 and whatever miles. And how many checkpoints did that girl say there was? Did that woman say?
I didn't hear
Was
that.
it 5?
Yeah.
Anyway, there are so many checkpoints in which you're only allowed to stay 6 hours. There's places you can sleep. But that 6 hours includes getting some food, having a wash, getting changed, doing whatever you need to do. It's not like you can...
Paperwork, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Mick's saying there's been paperwork to do and, check in and all of that sort of stuff. And they all seem to carry a little orange thing, which I suppose is their tracker, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that they know where they're on. But when we were at because we stopped at the mountain hut, which they've sort of taken over as checkpoints, supposed to be available to everybody. Told me they were still available to everybody, but full of people for the spine race, so not really. We're on duckboard now. I do love a bit of duckboard. Let me just bring that up. So can we see the duck? Yeah, duckboard. Anyway, sorry. So they have to check in and what was I saying? I've lost myself now. Got excited about duckboard.
Yeah, don't know. Talking about the spine runners.
Yeah, but anyway, they get 6.5 days, and I say they can stop for these 5 checkpoints. But I got up for a wee in the night, as I do, lady of a certain age, and what did I say? It was about 12:30, Mick.
Yeah.
And I could see the head torches. They were still coming through in the dark, in the middle of the night, through the boggy stuff. And
we reckon we were where we pitched was about 21 miles from the finish.
Yeah, just hideous. And they've got until lunchtime today, I think it was, wasn't it, Mick?
Midday, I think.
Yeah, and they when we were at that checkpoint, they said there were 23 still to come through, didn't they?
Yeah.
When we left Kirk Yetholm a couple of days ago, that's where it finishes. There were people just coming in, weren't there? There was the big, gantry, the finish line, and a small crowd of people. Anyway, enough of spine runners. This is us. Today we're doing a half day, and tomorrow will be Bellingham, where we can do a bit more shopping and nice little campsite. Or it was when we stayed in it 20 however many years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mick, do you have anything to add this morning?
No, nothing. All going well. Yeah.
We're all feeling okay, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
Your mum's carrying it. Well, Rose is carrying an injury a little bit. Got sore
Yeah.
shin, but nothing.
yeah, one leg fatter than the other leg.
Yeah.
Just a bit weird.
It's one of those bash it,
Yeah, don't know what I've really done to it. But
walk it off.
Yeah.
Everything should be.
It'll be fine. It's one of those. It'll be just fine. Anyway, nothing else to say. We'll
No.
film bits as we go.
Yeah.
See ya. Bye. Yeah. This is, are you coming this side?
Yeah. You walk on.
Yeah. So this is, what day is it, Mick?
Sunday, I think.
Yeah. And we had a shortish day yesterday and then went to a campsite at the rather fantastically named, and God knows how you pronounce this, but it's written Cotton's Hope Burnfoot. All one word. We don't know who Cotton was, what he was hoping for, or how he burnt his foot. You know, we've no idea about the name of the place. I meant to ask somebody, but didn't. Anyway, this morning we're on our way to Bellingham. I've been calling it Bellingham for years, but apparently it's Bellingham. 14, is it miles, Mick?
Yeah.
Bellingham. And we've got another campsite there, which is rather lovely. And we know that was, or it was nice. We stayed at it, I mean, we think probably 20 years ago, don't we?
So,
Yeah, something fantastic like that. So we're looking forward to that. And then another short day tomorrow because we've got shopping in the morning. But yesterday was so fine that we got washing lines out in the afternoon, didn't we? And did all our washing and got that dry. So we have to mention, before we go any further, rather fantastic granddaughter Poppy, who completed her expedition for the Bronze DV yesterday. Yeah. We're so proud of her. Yeah. We are so proud of Pops.
Well done, Pops.
Bless her. Well done, Poppy. Hopefully we'll get to speak to her maybe later and hear all about it. So, have we anything to add, Mick, today?
No. I mean, your leg's improving.
It is.
Yeah. We're fitting well. Other than that,
Yep.
Going well.
Yeah.
Morale's high. All those things.
Bit midgy this morning, but
not
you know,
terrible.
Not awful. We had I always love it when we have these campsites. Stupid things that please me is having the picnic table. So we sat at a table, didn't we, last night with our dinner, and then, but not this morning. Too many midges about for breakfast. Yeah. I don't think we've got anything to add.
No.
I mean, anything exciting, we'll film as we go along.
Yeah. Got a bridge.
Yeah, just got a bridge now. About to go right, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll catch up later.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. and say good morning because we didn't really start walking until what, 11:30, 12:45?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we stayed in Bellingham last night, which is an odd pronunciation because it's spelt Bellingham, but no, it's pronounced Bellingham. At Demesne, is it? Farm site. Lovely people. And when we did the Pennine Way, which, you know, we can't remember, 20, 25 years ago, whenever, we actually stayed at that same site. So, yeah, nice place. Did our shopping, went and had a very nice sandwich and a cup of tea before setting off. And, yeah, we've done a little bit of climbing this morning. So, short day today because of the shopping and everything this morning, but just as well, can you see that sky behind us? I mean, my goodness me. We were just saying it's probably a good job we don't have a thermometer.
Yeah.
But trust me, it's warm. And packs are at their heaviest because we've just been and resupplied. So, still in Northumberland. Say short day today to another farm site, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stonehow or something, I can't remember. But anyway, and it's about a mile off the way, but you know, it seemed like a nice site, so we're going out to it anyway. What do we need to add today, Mick? Anything or nothing?
Nothing, I don't think. No, all went well yesterday. We saw lots of wildlife.
We did, another snake,
Yeah.
which we think was probably an adder.
Yeah.
Slightly bigger than the last one, but still, what would you have said, 18 inches at the most?
Well, I mean, it was. Yeah, it could
Yeah.
have been edging towards 2 foot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a job.
Anyway.
It moves so fast.
It wasn't very happy with me trying to take pictures of it because it hissed and slithered away. So the picture I did take is really not very good. So, but it records it. Oh, a couple of lizards,
Yeah.
hen harrier.
Yeah.
What else?
And we saw a deer with a fawn.
Oh yeah, really little one as well, really young one. So yeah, nothing to add. Everything's still tickety-boo.
Yeah.
I've got the strapping off my leg. It's feeling better this morning, so that's, you know, progress. We're happy with that. Bloody horsefly bites about disappeared now. Yeah, that's about it. So all I'm going to do here is do a quick 360 and show you what we're looking at. So we're still North Pennines, as I say, Northumberland. We're walking up to that mast up there that you can see behind Mick. That's our next destination. I'm not sure where we go after that. I'm sure there'll be a sign. Anyway, nothing to add. Speak to you later. Bye. Morning.
Morning.
Don't know what day it is, Mick. What day is it?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday. Okay. So we had a slightly shorter day yesterday in terms of miles because we stayed in Bellingham to do our resupply shop, and then it's not Bellingham, is it? Bellingham. I always do it wrong. And then
Like a brunch.
oh yeah, I had a brunch, had a very nice sandwich and bits, and then set off sort of getting off at 12. So last night we were at a campsite and we had to walk about 1.25 miles, just over, off the Pennine Way to get to it. But it was an eco site, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It had its own good sized windmill and a big array of solar panels as well. Very good site, very well laid out. Great facilities, yeah, very good.
And all powered by wind and sun, which was fantastic.
And they had a Magnum in the shop.
Oh yes, yeah, we did. It was proper hot yesterday, and yeah, we got there and had ice cream before we did anything else. Before the tent went up, before anything, ice cream. Because let's be honest, people, you've got to get your priorities right, haven't you?
Right.
Yeah. So it is a warm one today, but there's a little more cloud about. And we thought, didn't we?
Yeah.
Looking at the map, we thought, oh, and we'll be okay because we're through forest. I'm just going to swing this camera around so you can see what's left of this forest. Can you see what's left of that forest? Yeah, behind me.
It looks like we have got some to come.
Yeah, there is some in front. But, I mean, so far, absolute devastation, isn't it? Where they've just chopped them all down, which is, I suppose, what they're here for anyway. It's just farming of another sort, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
It looks like it's perhaps a couple of years with the grass growing.
yeah, so it's a while. But obviously it still shows us forest on the map. So, was a forest once. I don't think I've got anything to add, Mick. Have you got anything to add today?
No, today could be a tough one.
Yeah, long day today. Especially if it's warm.
You know, if the heat comes back, it could be make it harder. Yeah.
Careful slushy here. Messy. Yeah. So no, nothing to add. So we'll film as and when anything exciting.
You can tell them about that pit stop.
Oh, God, yes. So we're about 5 miles in, were we, yesterday? Because, I mean, we did just shy of 9, I think, yesterday. So we're about 5 miles in. And this guy's put up signs. His farm, pit stop. When you go through a gate, and it's like one of the little barn buildings, isn't it? Like a stone.
It's always like a bothy in somebody's backyard.
Yeah. And there's and it's just a help yourself. Fridge with cold drinks, boxes of like chocolate bars, snacks, tubs of sweets, and you just help yourself. And I mean, it'd been so hot. We had fruit shoot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Went in and sat down. I mean, we did put a donation in his box for him, but you know, just out of the blue.
Yeah, running water, hot and cold.
Yeah, fill your water.
Toilet.
Yeah, and a shower in there if you'd wanted it. So you know, use the facilities, top up your water bottles, have a drink, have something to eat, move on.
Chairs outside.
Yeah. Sat in the shade. What a lovely thing to do for people. Yeah. Really unusual. You see these things, don't you, on the American videos?
Yeah.
Like they call it trail magic, don't they? But it's the first time I've seen anything like it here. Very much appreciated yesterday.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll film if we see anything wildly exciting. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
then?
Well, you can perhaps hear the road. We've just had to take our life in our hands and cross. Was it the A69, Mick?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. My word.
Yeah, very, very busy.
Very busy road. Slightly dodgy. It's got a danger mark on the map, you know, just to warn us. Anyway, last night we were about 3/4 of a mile off route and we went to a campsite, well, which is, I don't know, would you call it a campsite? Really?
Well, it's just camping on a farm.
Yeah. And we camped under a large tree by a stream. It was beautiful, actually.
Yeah, good.
No, it was one of those places where no showers or anything. I mean, it was only a tenner, so, you know.
Hot water in a
But
basin.
Hot water in a basin, flushing toilet.
Yeah.
You know, you could drinking water. You know, you'd got everything you needed, really, so it was all good.
There was like a, what do they call it? An
Honesty shop, yeah. Yeah, bits and pieces, snacks and drinks and stuff.
So
But
I've
very
got,
nice.
got a packet of crisps, which are rare on these trips.
Yeah, which you have to nurse because, you know, they can be destroyed in a pack.
Yeah.
If you get them in between the wrong things, what you've got is a packet of crisp
Treat them
dust.
like treasure.
Yeah. So a slightly shorter day yesterday. Oh my word, yesterday was so hard. Hadrian's Wall. So we did the bit where there was a lot of wall, obviously the bit that's on the Pennine Way. And it's fascinating to see. I mean, we have seen it before. But Lord, is it hard.
Yeah.
Up, down, and steep up, steep down, steep up, steep down.
Yeah, like a
Just,
crazy roller coaster.
yeah, really, really, really hard work. Anyway, slightly less miles today, so hopefully should be a slightly easier day, give our legs a bit of a rest. Anything to add for today, Mick?
No, nothing. No, we're wild camping tonight, which in England is
Yeah,
not so good, but
not strictly illegal,
yeah,
but we'll hide.
yeah. And
Yeah,
it's just finding somewhere. That's the
Yeah.
trouble. Yeah,
but we'll be all right, won't we?
yeah. Plenty of water en route today, so that won't be a problem.
And that's always nice. It's one less thing to worry about. Just on a bit of a track at the moment, but that doesn't go on for too long. Puffing and blowing because this bit of a track is going uphill. Yeah. I don't think we've got anything to tell you, have we?
Well, we're fitting well.
Yeah,
Morale's still high.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was glad yesterday was over. I must admit.
Oh yeah, God, it was so hard.
Yeah.
So hard. And I mean, it was about 8 o'clock last night when we pitched the tent.
Yeah.
And we'd been walking from, what, quarter past 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, I mean, how many feet of ascent?
2,500, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Hard work. Couple of short showers in the day as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of people on Hadrian's Wall.
yes.
Lots of people wanted to know what we were doing.
Yeah, very busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, all good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll film where we can today. Not so much yesterday, but do you know, when you're walking along by the wall, sorry, you're walking along by the wall, farmland, wall.
Yeah.
You know, how much of it do you want to see? Really?
Yeah.
It's very samey. Up, down, farm, wall.
Yeah.
That was it, really, wasn't it?
It was, yeah,
About
yeah.
7 or 8 miles of it, I don't know.
And lots of people.
And lots of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll carry on, we'll film later. Bye.
Bye.
morning we are on the South Tynedale Rail Trail walking into Alston, which runs sort of parallel-ish with the Pennine Way into Alston, but is, you know, really quite a nice path.
We recommended it by 3 different
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, like the farmer where we stayed at Chapel House Farm, he said about it, didn't he? And then we've seen a couple of walkers since who have said, take that path. And the views are really lovely from it, and it is really quite easy walking, so it's been nice, hasn't it, mate, this morning?
I mean,
Made
it's
a
only got to
change.
be a couple of miles and then we're back on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Pennine Way
it's not far, but it's just a slight diversion.
Yeah.
Really quite lovely.
And
So-
I've been rambling on about track maintenance.
Yeah, from a former life pub.
Yeah.
Been having a look at it because it's not this continual. What do they call that? The rail now.
Well, the rail they use now,
Yeah.
long welded rail.
Yeah. This is all obviously in sections. Yeah. So we pitched last night by the river that neither of us know the name of, but it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
So we were both of us in the river last night, so we are now clean.
Yeah.
And yeah, good night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Got away relatively early. I
For
think.
7.
Yeah, we're only a couple of miles in for the day. So today we're headed first in another mile or 2 into Alston,
Yeah.
which is a lovely little town. I mean, we stopped there, didn't we, when we did the Pennine Way before,
Yeah.
years ago. I mean, years and years ago, with a very strange campsite, but yeah, we won't dwell on that. And we've got shopping to do and stuff, and we'll probably find ourselves a nice cafe, I would imagine, before we leave.
I'll be disappointed if we don't.
Yes, me too. And then we're off tonight to Garrigill, where the campsite is actually the village hall. So they allow people to sleep in the village hall, like bunk rooms, but that's never appealed to us. We're not great ones for,
No.
you know, dormitories, are we, mate?
No.
Sharing with lots of people. Or you can camp outside on the lawn, as it were. But you pay an extra £3 and you get access to the facilities.
Yeah.
So you camp outside, but then you've got the code to get in the door and use of the showers and the kitchen and all of that malarkey. So quite looking forward to that. But it should be a fairly short day. We made it that way knowing that we've got sort of shopping and stuff to do in Alston, didn't we?
Yeah.
Give us a little bit of a rest. Tomorrow I think will be a big day, so yeah, all good. Mick, anything to report?
No. Everything's good.
Yeah.
As you were.
Well, we did find one small hole in the ground sheet, didn't we?
Say it again.
A small hole in the ground sheet of the
Oh, yeah.
of the tent. Don't know what caused that, but repairs have been effected, and
Yeah.
everything seems good now.
Yeah. Only a tiny cup.
Tiny, yes, but you know,
With a bit of pain.
yeah. Yeah, so nothing else to report, people. Obviously, if there's anything exciting, we'll film it as we go along. Not a lot of filming yesterday. All moorland, wasn't it, really,
Yeah.
Nick? Moorland and fields
And
yesterday.
it was hot.
And it was proper warm, yeah.
Yeah, proper warm.
I mean, it's pleasant this morning.
Yeah.
Um,
This is perfect.
yeah, perfect walking temperature.
Yeah.
Not really hot, not cold, just sort of okay. It's going dark because we're about to go under a bridge. So, anyway, nothing to add. We'll film as we go. We'll speak to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, good idea. So this is just a quick good morning. We didn't film yesterday because it was just such an awful day. But this morning, and we stayed last night in this, which is called a hobbit hut or a hobbit hole. And I'll just take you in. You can see we stood the mattresses up because that's how they were when we come in. And it is just a little shed, just a little hut. It has kettle. They left us porridge, but that's not for us. You know, we make our own mirror, pictures on the wall, and then rather wonderfully, heated towel rail, which kept the whole place very warm and meant we could dry a little bit of washing. And all of this was £25 for the night, which honestly I don't think is bad. Everything, because we've got power there, as you can see, everything is charged, we've full power banks, phones are at 100%, so it's all good. Today we've got, well, we'll film later anyway, but yesterday was just so awful in terms of the weather. You know, wet at times, but up on the tops, the wind was the sort of wind that just took you off your feet. Anyway, we'll film later. Thanks, bye-bye. Morning, people.
Morning.
So, we're
Morning twice.
Yeah, yesterday. Oh my Lord, yesterday, the weather. I mean, the wind, Mick, was just ferocious, wasn't it? And rain, and just, we couldn't do anything yesterday, really.
We just got hammered yesterday.
Yeah. So today we've just walked past High Cup Nick. And I should have videoed it, I suppose, but didn't.
We could always try and put some stills in.
Yeah, we took a couple of photos. But when we first got there, and we've been walking all morning in miserly rain and fog, sort of a really low cloud, and we're in the cloud, aren't we, basically? And get there, and we're sort of having a chat about High Cup Nick, because we've seen it before when we did the Pennine Way, haven't we? Yeah. And you know, all you could see was nothingness. So what we ought to try and do is put in the still of what it was like when we got there, and then just as we walked away, it all cleared. All the rain stopped, the cloud lifted a bit, but just enough for us to be able to see it. Yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to put those in. We'll work out how to do that when we're in Middleton in a couple of days. This morning, I mean, it's rained. The forecast for today was an 80% chance of heavy rain from, well, 9 till 4, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that, or 8 till 4. Yeah. So we've had miserably, well, quite steady rain actually most of the morning up until about 10 minutes ago. So now we're just heading towards something called Maze Beck, where we're hopeful of somewhere to sit and a cup of tea. So if we see anything else today, we'll film, and apologies for the lack of it yesterday. Honestly, there were times, weren't there, where you couldn't have held a camera.
No.
You could not.
What did you do to stand up?
It must have been 50 mile an hour, we think, 50 mile an hour wind. And then when it gusted, you had to lean into it, plant your sticks, both arms rigid, plant your feet. Don't pick a foot up, because then you're over. You just have to let the gust go through. Anyway, we'll film later if we find anything exciting. Yeah? Anything to add, Mick?
All good.
Right. Yeah. Speak to you soon. Bye now. noise you can hear, if you can hear it, is low force. We've walked past high force, haven't we, this morning? And this is low force down there. I have videoed it, so it will be, it will be on there. We had a great pitch last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
We walked further than we'd originally intended. Now we've got steps here. Let's just concentrate a moment. So, but what that's meant is that what would have been, did we think a 9-mile day, Mick? Is going to be about 6.5 perhaps. Just these are big steps, I'll just take it steady. Space over Apex first thing in the morning would be great. So, yeah, bear with. Just get down on flat ground again. There. Work out where we're supposed to be going. Yeah, so we had this great wild pitch, didn't we?
Yes.
I say it's given us a really good start on today. We've got 3 nights booked in a pub in Middleton and about another 4 miles to get there, something like that.
Yeah.
So, rest day's coming, which generally means new video coming for you guys on account of it gives us time to do it. Have we anything to add today, Mick?
No, just looking forward to some time off.
Yeah, rest days are essential, definitely.
But we're still doing well.
Yeah. Oh, we've topped 700. That was the news.
Oh, yeah.
700. We as we worked it out last night in the tent, didn't we? 700.5. 700.5 a mile.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a milestone. Anyway, that was it. We'll speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye. so you can see what we can see. You see there the post that's fallen over. This is Cotterstock, was it? Cotterstock Moor? Something like that. Just moorland. Just an awful lot of nothingness. Anyway, look at you there. There.
Hi.
Hello. So we are actually over halfway in to our day today, but we've walked through a lot of meadows, single file, which we're having to do a bit at the moment. This is moorland, but like hay meadows, you know, we've got wet feet, wet legs, wet shores, because the stuff is so long and you can barely see a way through. Several places where there's actually no path, but you can see the hand gate on the opposite side of the field, so you just got to sort of make your way to it. So it's been a day of fields and sheep, farms, that sort of a day, hasn't it, Mick? So today we're doing a different route to we did last time we did the Pennine Way, in that we are doing the Bowes route, which is an alternative route to the one we did last time. And it's been alright, hasn't it? Yeah, a bit different. I say a lot of meadow and that sort of thing, and now we're on moorland. And then we've got a pub booked in Bowes, the little town of Bowes tonight.
It's harder now to wild camp.
It is. I mean, it is actually illegal in England. So yeah. So it's just and finding places where you're away from people, built-up areas, farmland. It is increasingly difficult, isn't it, Nick? So we're having to look for campsites, pubs, you know, places to stay. So our route we've plotted now until the 18th, when we should finish the Pennine Way section, and that would be section. What number section is that, Meg?
4.
Yep. Okay. So we'll be finishing section 4. 9 altogether we've got, I believe. So yeah, so we are going to take a couple of days in Gargrave. No, was it Gargrave?
I don't know.
I can't remember now. But anyway, well, at some point or another we're going to have a couple of days in between now and getting to Bedale, which is the end. You know, you have to stop periodically, don't you, to catch up with the washing, with the chores, you know, the stuff. And let's be honest, occasionally we just want to rest, you know? Rick, would you say down?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So choice of path, Mick. Yeah, always interesting. So Mick, what do you want to add today?
Nothing at all. No, we're all going well. Yeah. Feeding healthy.
Yes,
You know, feeding in a good state, which helps.
it does, it really does. Middleton in Teesdale was quite a nice little place. Small, but you know, we got what we needed, didn't we? The only thing we're short of is sunglasses for you.
Yeah.
And then fortunately today it is cloudy. So we'd like it to stay cloudy until we get to Hawes, where we might, yeah, where we might find some for you. So, yeah, nothing else to add, people. So we'll film what we can as we go. I'm trying to see you. I'm turning you around. There you are. And we'll say goodbye here.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.